And welcome back to the fifth part of this project. Now let's take care of the addition, print, and display, because I'm going to be using the same function for the add new and update. So, but first of all, you see this reference. I'm going to take care of that first. Let's close that. So with the reference, I'm also going to take care of the date and time as well. So let's just paste this there. So this is going to be for, let's say, function reference. All right. With the function reference, let's come right down here, and I'm going to create a function that I will call pay reference. Okay, with the pay reference, let's create a, I'll make that lowercase. I'm going to create a variable here that I'll call payday. Let's say payday dot set. And what I want you to set is going to be the time dot to string of time, and I want it to be this format. That would be date / month / and year. So that should officially take care of my date. Now the next one is going to be the reference pay, something like that. Reference pay. For the reference pay, I'm going to use random. Let's say random, because I want this random to generate random number for me that I'll use for the reference. So random ran int, and you can just enter whatever value in there. So let's assume we have about 14,572, something like that. Between 14,572 up to approximately, let's say, comma, 700 and let's say 700 and 532, something like that. So that is the range of the reference that will be generated. Okay, so let's now ask the reference paid. That's another one. Reference paid, that will be equals, taking whatever value we have in here inside here. So that will be to string this. Okay, so whatever we have in here is stored in here, string value, and this string value is then placed inside the reference itself. Or we could have even paid it in here directly, something like that. Yeah, let's see, instead of declaring another variable. If it doesn't work, then I declare another variable. There's no harm in having a go at it. So let's say reference, that will be dot set. And what are we setting? Let's get rid of this and close this up there. So let me try this out. If this works, I should get some reference number there. So let me grab hold of this for now, just to try it out. Let's come in here. Where is button add here? Command equals that. So I'm going to run it. Click on run. And if I click on this, there we go. We have the dates, but the reference did not show. Let's see why. Okay, taking 3. Alright. Let's go back in here and get rid of this comma there. That comma shouldn't be there. So that's why it's taking in 3 arguments. Get rid of that. Yeah. Now try that again. There we go. Now we have our reference. Generated a reference for these candidates. Let's say we select something in there and we can generate our own reference for the candidate or for the employee. Alright, that's good. One down. Now let's continue. The next thing we want to do is for the national insurance. So let's grab hold of this. Yeah, we'll grab hold of that. Copy that. So I want to generate for that one. We can call it NIP. NIP, that's equals as follows. Let's change that to something totally different. So I can make this about 400 and something thousand, 500 plus. That would do. And change this to maybe 30. That's a 31,201. Okay. Now this reference pay, I'm going to change that, come down here. Now let's say NI paid. Okay, NI paid and NI paid. Paid will be equals NI plus whatever we have in here inside NI paid. But we have to convert that to string though. Right. Now we now want this. We want it inside NI. Or instead of declaring it, since I'm not going to use it anymore, I can just say NI, just like I did up here, instead of writing another lines of code. NI number dot set as follows. Okay, let's see if that's how that's going to respond. Run and click on this. That should generate my NI number there. There we go. We have our NI number. Another one. That's good. Alright, that's cool. So let's take care of dates. We need date as well. Date. That will be equals date time dot date time dot now. Okay, if you notice, I'm using date, I'm using random. Okay, all of those you must make sure you import the following library: 1, 2, 3. You do need them, and you also need this. In fact, you need all of these libraries here. Every single one of them, you need it. Okay. All right, let's go back in here. So the date. Now let's assign the date to tax period. So I'm gonna come down here and just say tax period dot set. And what am I setting? That's going to be date dot now dot month. Yeah, Just want the month in there. There. Okay. I'm going to try it out again. Let's see. So we have days, days, and days here. So let's try that out. Now the months. Okay, look at that. August. And we have August in there. That's good. So it's working. Now let's see the next one we want to take care of is the code itself. So that will be NI code. NI code. So I'm going to change this a little bit. Let's say something like that. Yeah, and bring this down a little bit more. Yeah, just make up something. Yeah, that would do. And there. So NI code itself, come back down. Let's say NI code. I have a variable called NI code. Let's see. Oh, I do. That's it. Come right down. NI code. Okay, let's get rid of this. This will just be N code. N code, NI code is different. Okay, N code. Make it a lowercase. N code and NI code. Alright, so NI code dot set, and what am I setting is going to be N code. I think I need to specify that it's going to be, let's say, NI code plus string N code. Yeah, that is for the NI code. Let's run that and see. So NI taken care of, N code, NI code. Now let's see. There we go. That's good. Exit out. Now the next one is going to be tax. Let's see that. So I'm going to say iTax code. That's another variable equals the following. Grab all of this, dump it right there. And let's change this to maybe 7472. And here, let me just change all of this to maybe 47. Yeah, that will do. Okay. Now everything in here, I want it inside tax code. There's a variable called tax code. Paste that here. We can even do this, and that is going to be tax code, right? Yeah. So let's say tax T code plus tax. And that's iTax included. Okay, let's see now. Let's try that out as well. Now click on run. And there we go. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. So that is fine. Everything is working. Okay, let's say we add this and all of these are there. So we're gonna need to take care of the calculations. Okay, so the calculation is going to cover all of these here. City width in basic pay over time, all the payments. Then we have a taxable and a pensionable. That'll be all. Then we'll take care of this and this. Right, let's come down here. And I want to take care of the payment and so on. Okay, with the payments, let's create a variable in here. I'm going to call that variable. No, declare a function. This function is going to be known as monthly salary. And the monthly salary, let's enter column in there. With monthly salary, I'm going to declare the following variables. So let's start with, I think, city within. So that'll be, let's say CW. That will be equals float whatever we have in there, and that's going to be from city within. Let's make sure it is correct. City within. Yep. Dot get there. That's city within taken care of. I'm going to take care of basic pay and so on. And then after that we have BS, basic salary, and this one will be basic salary. Change that to basic salary. Then we have overtime. Then it's going to be order payment due. Now let's change this to overtime. And we change this to order payment due. There. Okay. I have all my variables in place. We now need to be able to work out the tax. So let's add all of this together and put them inside the tax, or we can just let's see. Okay. If I add it all together, let's come down here and say M tax, that is going to be equals the following. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to say BS plus CW plus, oh, it's not in order, so let me put it in order. Cut that off. CW BS O P O T, then OPD. There we go. Okay, let's multiply that by all of those by 0.3 to get the tax. Here and here as well. So whatever the outcome is stored in here. All I need to add, let's add pound sign to it. Okay, let's say convert that to string open up a bracket and enter a pound sign. I just want to make sure that works. If it doesn't, then we'll change it around, but hopefully it will work. Dot to decimal, something like that. And let's just close this up here. There we go. And now we now need to assign that straight into the tax. Let's come in here. Let's say tax dot set, and what we're setting is going to be m tax. There. I'm going to run this. Oh, before I run it, let's do this. Copy this and just call it inside the pay whatever. There. Okay, I've just called that function inside pay reference. So let's run. Okay, I have an error. Let's see. Oh, this is not allowed. All right. Let's look at it properly. Yeah, I think I am missing something. I'm missing. There we go. I'm missing the percentage sign. Very good. Now let's enter some value in here. So the whole idea is for you to work out the tax for me. And this is it. So if I click on this, there we go. Look at that. It's working. Yeah. That's good. So that is tax repaying. Very good. And that. So that's one down. The next one, that's going to be for the pension. Okay. I'm going to copy all of these and just change the names around. Paste. For the pension, let's say you're paying about 2% of your wages, and change this to m_pension. And here we have pension. Okay, paste that in here, and this is pension. Get rid of this. Okay, I think that'll be all. Let's run that and see. Run. No error, so I should be able to get a pension and this. So let's change this. Okay, there we go. We get that's the how much you're gonna pay pension, tax. Okay, that's good. So when we add this, all of this together, we should be able to get the total deduction. Okay, that's done. So come back in here now. We now want to take care of the student loan. Let's come down, paste for student loan, and maybe I should paste for NI as well. No, let's do it one at a time so that I don't get it mixed up. Student loan. So I'm going to call that M loan, M student loan, M ST loan. And how much are you paying for the student loan? Let's say 0.0, maybe 2, something like that. Okay, grab all of these and paste it right in here. And this goes for student loan. Student loan is called student loan. There. Okay. I'm going to run it and see. Let's see the total amount of student loan. And let's see if it's going to work. click student loan. There we go. You're going to be paying £77. That is fine. Student loan works. Now let's see the NI payment. Grab hold of all of this. Paste for NI payment. That's going to be NI payment. Right, and MI payment. Come in here. And the variable is called NI payment. Right, that's the variable that I declared up there. I believe it's called NI payment as well. Let's see, highlight that one, check it out. NI payment. Where is it? There we go, that's the right data, so that's fine. Has NI payment taken care of. Let's run it. Enter your waiting allowance, your basic wage, overtime. There we go. Yeah, the NI payment. Oh, we need to work this out, but it's working. That's fine because it seems to have the same calculation in there. The NI payment may be more or less. Let's make it less. All right, so all of that is done. We now need to take care of the total deduction. Okay. With the total deduction, this is where I have to okay, let's see. All of these are in string. Let's see if I can convert them. Let's see. I'm going to say deduct. If it doesn't work, then I may have to change the whole process around. Now, floats, whatever we have in here. Let's see if it's going to work. The tax. We're now floating it. Plus pension. I don't think this is going to work, so I'm going to do this. The dot cost. No, the dot. They said deduct tax. Deduct tax. Okay. And this is it. Grab hold of all of this. Yeah. Paste it in there. Okay. That's for deduct tax. Now, deduct pension, VE pension. Grab hold of all of these. That is for the pension. Equals. Now, deducted student loan. ST loan. There. Then NI. deduct NI payment. DENI payment. And that is all of this. Okay, there we go. Now all of these, I'm going to add them together to get the total here. So this is going to be this. So that will make life easy for me. Paste that in here. Plus this plus student loan. Paste and plus NIP. There we go. Close that. So now we should be able to get something in here. So this is the variable deduction, and all of the calculation is stored in here. Or I can even bring all of these in here straight away. The choice is yours. So let's run it and see. Then I'll add a pound sign to it. Okay, click on that. Where's my deduction? Oh, it's not here yet. Let's see. Why? Deduction, the name deduction is not defined. What is it called up there? Let's see, variable. Oh, it's called deductions with an S. Okay. Let's see. Now just add an S to it. Now run. Okay. There we go. That's the deduction, total deducted. Now let's come right here and just add pound sign and so on here. So like I said, this can even be, okay, let's grab all of these. That's 2 brackets. No, 1, 2, and 3. No, 1, 2. It's not 3. Copy that. And I'm going to paste it in here. I don't want too much line, of course. 1, 2. Close this. 1, 2. And because I'm going to need that deduct later on. Okay, I'm going to need this later on. Just undo that and paste it here. One, two, three. There. I will need this later on. Or either way. Okay, let's run it. Run. Total deduction. That's good. So when we add all of these together, that's what we end up with. Okay, that's looking good. Now exit out. We now want to take care of the net pay and the gross pay. No, gross pay can be taken care of right away. Okay, for the gross pay, let's come down here, and that's going to be, I can just get that sorted maybe once and for all. Yeah, let's just say gross pay dot set And what are we setting? Let's do this. I'm gonna grab hold of all of these, dump it there. Now grab hold of all of this, dump it right here and block it off here. That should give me the gross pay. No, one more. That should give me the gross pay. Run. So let's say we have that, and we have about 200, and we have like, yeah, and here nothing. So gross pay, there we go. So you add these together. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's it. Gross pay. That's fine. Now this is going to be gross pay, and we deduct this. Yeah, so come right down here. That's the gross pay. To get the net pay, we just want to deduct this. So I can do it this way. Paste this, or this, one of them will be called net pay. Net pay. Okay, net pay. We need to deduct something from here. Okay, and what we're deducting from there is going to be this. So I'm going to come in here, maybe add another bracket just to make sure I'm within my own specified range. Paste that there. Okay, so this is for this. Now let's run. Now let's go for 20, something I can easily manage. 200. Let's put 20 here, and let's put 20 here as well. There. Net pay after all of the deduction. Okay, we deduct this from this, we get this. So if we add this to this, yeah, that is correct. So that's your net pay. All right, that is fine. So I've taken care of that. Let's assume we have this. Oh, let's say we have this, and that's what you get. Okay, that's good. That is fine. What about taxable? Let's see. I need one too. Taxable. Alright, so the taxable is not taken care of yet. So when we come back, we take care of the taxable. So for now, I'm going to call it the end of this 5th session, of the 5th part of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys shortly. Bye for now.